Ozarks Fox AM. We're talking to Mr. Saturday Night himself, Michael Berry, right here. We also have the Space Cowboy, Jason Jones, and Color 10's Jesse Inman with us. We're talking about a wrestling event coming up on Sunday. Jeremy, you and I are not going to have to do this. I think they're going to show us.
I thought we were going to wrestle.
But look what they've put on us. Unfortunately, this does not
That does not fit you at all.
No. But what is this?
That is the Southern Heavyweight Champion. That's my belt.
That's your belt.
Yes,
Okay.
absolutely.
Wow.
Yeah, you're talking to the reigning Southern Heavyweight Champion right here.
Yes.
So, I mean, he's, I'm not trying to put him over too hard, but...
No.
He can do that himself.
Yeah,
absolutely.
Wait, what are the divisions? You said heavyweight champion versus what champion?
I'm the Southern Heavyweight Champion. That represents 12 Southern states.
Okay.
And including Missouri. And that right there is a Mid-States Heavyweight Championship held by Gary Graham. And that's going to be on the line this Saturday night.
On the line. Are you trying to defend? Are you trying to knock him off his pedestal?
Well, I've got a grudge match. The reason that I'm decked out in the good old red, white, and blue is I'm facing Meklikov, the Russian wrecking ball.
Oh,
and I don't know, well, I hate to get political, but I don't know about Russian collusion. But I got a whole lot of American bruising coming to him this Sunday because Meklikov is going to stand across from Mr. Saturday Night and go toe-to-toe and show him what the red, white, and blue is all about here in Green Country, here in Springfield.
Boy, he has worked on that all morning. He nailed that, didn't he?
No.
I drank too many Red Bulls, had too many cups of coffee. I'm ready to go.
Mr. Saturday Night, how long have you been involved with this?
Too long. I've actually worked for Mid-States Wrestling for, I hate to date myself, you have to use a little just for men, but over 15 years.
Wow.
And we pride ourselves at Mid-States Wrestling in putting on the absolute best, action-packed, family-friendly entertainment that you could possibly ask for, because we know in this day and age, for a family to go out and want to buy like movie tickets or things like that, sometimes it's just not, it doesn't work out that way. But Mid-States Wrestling, they can come to our show. It's affordable. They can meet the wrestlers, and all on a budget.
Okay, that's great.
Now, Mr. Space Cowboy, can I call you Space?
You can call me Space.
Okay.
Call him the Gangster of Love.
I've been called worse.
That's the song I'm talking about.
How long have you been with the organization, and do you wear a get-up that's similarly outrageous when you perform?
I just look better in mine.
That's all it is. It's just,
My man is all business right
He's
here.
business.
Tell him, Jones.
I've been in this business 23 years. I started when I was actually 17 years old. And I've been with Mid-States Wrestling since the beginning, right at the 15, 16-year mark with Mr. Saturday Night Michael Berry. We were actually both in the first ever main event years ago.
Wow.
We used to be on opposition sides. Michael Berry and I became friends over the years, and we.
It's amazing how that happens when you punch each other in the mouth.
Oh yeah,
it's kind of a weird.
There's a bonding friendship
experience.
that's there.
I never understood that. If somebody hit me in the head, I would not like that. I would not be their
You're either
friend.
bitter enemies or better friends.
Yeah,
and we ended up better friends
that's
on the
right.
other side of it. So.
Now, Jesse, you have followed these guys, and you did a little piece on these guys.
Yes.
What else can you tell us?
You know, it started when I did a story on these guys back, what was it, April last year.
Yeah.
Yep, and at the time, you know, they were wrestling with some regulations down in Arkansas. Most of that's behind them now, but, you know, they travel all over the place. And, you know, I had the pleasure of doing some ring announcing for them last time. Had the time of my life.
Great.
I'm a huge wrestling fan. It's always been a big part of my, you know, big part of my personality, and really has helped me in my broadcasting career. I attribute a lot of it to that as well. But, you know, this Sunday at the Relics Event Center over on West Battlefield starting at 5 p.m., you know, I'm going to be in one of 3 main events as the referee for that match.
Oh, you are.
He's going to get tangled up in the action.
Yes, you know, and I got roped into this last time because the Nomad, he roped me right into this because the Nomad, Nate Winchester, was a little upset after his match, okay? And so, you know, I was trying to kind of hurry things along, get to the next match, and the Nomad, Nate Winchester, wasn't having it, and put his hands on me, threw me into the corner, roughed me up a little bit.
Seriously?
Yes, yes.
What?
This is real, yes. This really happened. And then, of course, you know, I'm about to pee myself right there in the middle of the
He did a little.
right there, right there in the ring, and you know,
I
thank goodness my buddy Jason Jones, you know, hit the ring quick. And
sometimes stuff goes
saved
off
my hide.
script, and the guy just kind of went off script a little bit, involved you know, somebody he never should have put his hands on. So I called him out, and I said, I tell you what, we're coming back. We're coming back in November. How about we make Jesse Inman the special guest referee?
Oh, that's great.
And the crowd absolutely went bananas, and they started chanting Falls Count Anywhere, which is basically turns the match into a Springfield street fight. So outside the ring, in the parking lot, whatever happens, Jesse's going to be there when I pin his shoulders 1, 2, 3, hopefully.
So when you talk
goodness.
about rules, okay, there are obviously rules. I'm a layperson, don't know all the rules. You're not supposed to touch the ref, correct?
Not supposed to.
Not supposed to.
Not supposed
But
to.
if that does happen, Are there other rules that you cannot do wrestler to wrestler? Are there certain like?
Not in this match.
Okay.
Like a gentleman's match, you know, no nut shots.
I mean,
can we say nut shots?
No,
we
we
just
can't
did.
say that.
We just said nut
We
shots.
generally discourage use of tables and
Yeah.
steel chairs, but sometimes.
Okay.
There's a lot of commotion on backstage right
Oh,
now.
we're looking at some footage right here.
Here.
This is it. Yes, this is what happened. See, Jason hits the ring. I'm getting throttled there in the corner, and I don't know what's going on. You know, thankfully Jason hits him with a couple of haymakers, and you know he's gonna bounce him off the ropes here. And
He didn't want any part.
No,
he got
he
out
didn't.
of there. He got out of there
He
before I
didn't.
could lay the
Jason's
rest of it.
fired.
He was afraid of you.
Yeah, and so you know he tells them when we come back November 17th, it's going to be a. You know, it wasn't supposed to be Falls Count anywhere, but the crowd kind of took it into their own hands, and that's what it's going to be. So they're going to go pretty much all over the Relics event.
Look at that.
There
There's
you
Mr.
go. There's
Saturday
that
Night.
guy. I'll be rocking the red, white, and blue this weekend.
Take it
like I
off the-
said, all the action is happening at the Relics Event Center. Get your tickets at midstateswrestling.com or at the door. It's
Yeah.
going to be a great event. First set, like I said,
Start-
family friendly.
Okay.
Best action you're going to find up close.
Starts
Okay.
at 5 o'clock.
All right.
Tickets available at the door. Show up. Have a good time with the whole family.
So please don't go
Okay.
anywhere because
Yeah,
coming
we'll be right
up, they're
back.
going to teach us a few
Hang on to this.
moves.
Oh, you're going to teach us some moves?
Maybe.
Are we going to wrestle?
We're going to try to wrestle. Don't go anywhere. We're wrestling.
We're wrestling.
Up next. Do you guys have to share the belts, or is there one for each person?
Yeah.
You gotta
Hey,
earn those.
this
You
one
gotta
we
earn
can
those.
both get
You gotta
into.
earn those.
Sorry, I said
Come back.
nut shot.
Come here.
Didn't know if that was
No,
off.
seriously.
They can take it from